Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third video blog of the day for Friday, February 12th, 2016, around 4:11 in the afternoon in Belleville, Massachusetts. It was a sunny day out until it's clouding up. Maybe a brief snow flurry or snow squall tonight. And tomorrow, the bottom falls out with the cold. Windshield values well below zero, 30 degrees below zero. So you have to bundle up. You cannot expose any skin during the cold snap, or else you could get frostbitten immediately. Some news to report. The Chicago Bears have cut running back Matt Fortier, and the Kansas City Royals avoided arbitration with third baseman Mike Moustakas and signed him to a 2-year contract worth $14 million. And that's about it on the news. My third video blog subject of the day is about my take on possibly legalizing prostitution in the United States of America. Right now, the only way that prostitution is illegal in America is some places in Nevada, especially the Bunny Ranch, where working girls get paid to go into bed with people, and it's legalized, it's probably taxed, and plus they have to go through a lot of tests, like for STDs and stuff, to make sure they're safe to do that. In some countries it's legal to prostitute, but in the United States, except for Nevada, it's illegal. But the world of adult entertainment makes billions of dollars each and every year. And there's some state senators and state legislators in certain states that want prostitution legalized and regulated and taxed. And some people think it's a good idea. Some people think it's a bad idea. But over the past few years, with very hot button topics getting to be legalized, legalizing prostitution is something that the politicians could really consider. But then again, some politicians do not want to go there because in the past, many of them have had probably affairs with prostitutes. Even a couple of politicians in the past admitted they had like one-night stands with prostitution. Jerry Springer, who hosted Jerry Springer's show when he was mayor of Cincinnati, he admitted he paid a prostitute to have a night with back in the 70s. And if they ever consider legalized prostitution in the United States, it'd probably be under the jurisdiction of state by state. And Massachusetts, if they ever consider legalizing prostitution, I would make certain ground rules and regulations that it would be legalized prostitution to consider. First consideration is to get to award brothels up to 5 brothels tops, and these brothels could be no more than like 500 or 600. I mean 1,000 feet from a school or a church or a place where kids hang out with, i.e. YMCAs, Boys and Girls Clubs, libraries, youth center, etc. The second regulation I would have is whoever applies to have these brothels in the state of Massachusetts get a background check so they're not doing any crimes, or a quality check just in case if they ever committed crimes against for minors under 18 years old. If they're found to commit a crime or a registered sex offender, they don't get a license of doing it. Third is for whoever wants to work in a brothel, no matter if it's a man or a woman, they have to be at least 21 years old and the same. Quality checks applied, and also STD checks. And if they're clean, they work there. But if they flunk it, they don't work there at all. Third thing is like these brothels are open to people who are 21 and over. And if somebody's caught in there under 21, the brothel gets a significant fine plus a loss of license for 60 to 90 days. And if these offenses repeated, they will be closed down permanently by the state of Massachusetts. Plus, whoever owns that license could face serious crimes and going into jail. And the most important thing about if they ever legalize prostitution, whatever acts they commit in the prostitution, they should tax it the equivalent of the state income tax of the state of Massachusetts, 6.25%. So the state will be getting money for legalized prostitution in Massachusetts, and that would probably pour in millions upon millions of dollars each year for the state of Massachusetts, because the adult entertainment industry is worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. Do I ever see prostitution becoming legal in the state of Massachusetts? It's a 50-50 chance of happening, but if I was a betting man, I do not think prostitution will be legal in Massachusetts anytime soon. Maybe in other states if the state legislature really consider it, because of tax money and a new way of generating money without raising other taxes. I'll wait and see about that, but I don't know if any other states would ever consider legalizing and taxing prostitution, but it's possible. Anything's possible. That's about it on that. I'll be back with the fourth and final video blog of the night, which will be about ESPN Sports Center anchor Jade McCarthy. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart is so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swansea rocks. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out! Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus. Questions, comments, concerns, shoutouts, plugs, send it